Have you wondered how many times in a week I should work out and how long in a day I should work out? So today we're going to talk about that. So let's go to the video. Okay, how many times you should work out in this your workout routine and everything? Because most of the people they're confused because they want to work out and then they don't know how many times. Can I work out 2 times and then lose weight? Can I not work out? About this I already told you that if you don't want to work out, it's okay. You can lose weight, but it will be stagnant. At one point it will be stagnant. The best option is to have a external energy out so that you can lose the weight consistently. Okay, coming to this topic, how many times you should work out? First of all, you have to know yourself first. You have to know yourself first because for myself, I know that I can work out this much of time. I can work out in this period of time if I want to lose this much of weight, or I want to gain this much of muscle mass, certain things. So I have a specific timeline and then I can follow according to that. So first of all, you have to know yourself. As knowing yourself, you have to identify your food pattern first, and then you have to check on your work schedule, and then how much free time you have, how much you can spend time per day, 1 hour or 2 hours or half an hour or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. It depends on you, but 10 minutes 20 minutes is like very less, so I suggest keep it to 1 hour to a maximum is 2 hours. So most people won't work out above 2 hours. I myself, I work out around 1 hour 30 minutes is the best option actually. And in identifying yourself, you have to know what is your food pattern. The food pattern is how in are you more the kind of people who eats outside, or the kind of people who you cook on your own and everything. The best option will be to cook on your own because you can calculate your own calories and everything, so it will be more accurate. Because eating outside can be still an option for you, but it's not the best option because we don't know how much what is the calorie intake there, what is the calorie per meal. You can estimate but not per exactly. Sleep pattern and then your stress and everything, you have to check on that too, because sleep is very important, and it's also you have to take in count about your stress also. Sleep, try to maintain at 6 to 8 hours. If you don't have a good sleep pattern, fix that first and then carry on to other next steps. So these are some of the things you can see in yourself in identifying yourself, the pattern that you follow previously, and then alter it according to your lifestyle. That's very important. So now you know yourself. Okay, you already know, you are identifying yourself already. You know yourself. Okay, I can work out this much of time, I can spend this much of time to work out. So the next goal will be your goal. Okay, there are certain amount of goals that people want to get in this fitness journey. Like I want to get abs, I want to lose weight, I just want to sort of flat tummy, I just want to lose in this specific area, or I just want do this, do that. It all depends on you. What you want, you can get it. Just that it's how you do it and how consistent you are in your goal. Okay, now you know your goal. For example, a person weighing a lot and then he want to lose weight, or he want to cut down some of his fat. So for example, he's at 35% of body fat or 30% of body fat. Can I get abs in 12 weeks? Definitely not. And if it's beginner, very hard. In 12 weeks, a 35% body fat percentage is quite a lot. So you have to know that first. And then because a lot of people follow this 4 weeks of abs, 2 weeks of abs, how to get abs in 8 weeks or 10 weeks or in 10 days or 30 days, something that it doesn't work, because getting abs is solely depends on the body fat level, how much body fat level you had before, and then how much you have to lose in order to get the visible abs. This is what most people one of the things that they mislead actually, and they think it's getting abs is you can do it in certain amount of weeks. No, it does not, because it depends on the individual how much fat you have, because the fat is covered around your muscle, and then you have to reduce it so that it makes the muscle more defined. And then you want to, you know your goal already, and then you have to fix a timeline. So the timeline is basically it can be 12 weeks, it can be 16, 20, 30, it depends on you. And this timeline is based on your current physique and then the physique that you're going to get. So this is the timeline. You cannot tell you want to get shredded at 35% body fat percentage in 4 weeks. So be realistic on the timeline. Everything you have to be realistic, the goal and then the timeline, because is combined, because the goal depends on the timeline depends on the goal. So this is the things that you have to do in order for you to get your goal. And how many times I should work out and everything, it comes in this area. So for example, I want to lose 10 kg, and then I want to work out 3 times per week. So you can do that. So expand it. If you can work out only 2 times per week, for example, you might get the result that you want, but you have to be realistic. And this is some of the things, and these are the things that solely depends on the person, because some people can lose a lot of weight in very short period of time, some might need a lot of time. So it depends on your own ability and then your consistency in this journey. And how many times how many hours I have to work out per day. Just like I said, you can work out like 1 hour to 2 hours. If for example you are working out 30 minutes only per day, and I would suggest do more frequent. And some people really want to lose weight fast, so they tend to do an aggressive at the starting of their fitness journey, because when you do the workout and everything, you start like 5 to 6 days per week, and then you are just beginner, you might not keep up with the momentum. I'm not saying that you cannot do it, but I'm saying you might not, because I've seen a lot of people, for example my clients, they ask, I'll give them first at 3 times per week, for example, because they're just beginner, and then they need to cope up with the time and everything. They want to do 5 to 6 times. Okay, I'll give the 5 to 6 times. I'll see. I'll ask, did you do? No, I didn't. I only did workout 2 to 3 times. They might start at 6 times per week, and then they'll do consistently 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, done, finish. That's all. So these are some of the things you have to see yourself. What is your capability? You have to see that first. We are not built. Everyone is not built the same, because everyone is different lifestyle, different time, and different effort, different environment and everything, because we all are built different. That's all. Because you have to know yourself, and then you have to see what you are capable of. And then the timeline that you create, you must be based on your goal, your consistency level, your calorie intake, and everything else that matters in this your journey. So this is some of the things that you have to see yourself before you decide how many times you should work out, how many times you should how many hours you should work out per day. So end of this video, I just want to say, consistency is the most important thing that you should look. Just because you didn't get the result that you want in these few weeks times, but you didn't get it, doesn't make you you are not going there. Something is better than nothing. So that's all for this video. Hope you enjoy, and please subscribe the channel, because we will be posting more videos about this. If I say anything wrong or mispronounce any of the word, sorry. So that's all.